Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Arsenal must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Nice control. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to belt it away. Rice. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos. Guardiola. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Guardiola. And this is Drogba. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Totti. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking to play him in. And smartly reclaimed.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Best. Caceres has it in a wide position, and he whips it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gives it back. And here's Totti. Hazard. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And Puskas! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity and...
He's rising! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Drogba. It's played through for him. Well timed, excellent interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Drogba. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Puskas. Park Ji-sung. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Best. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Puskas. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
We're glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
The second period is underway.
Arsenal really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Van Basten. Rice, can he get on the end of this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro. He's being urged to shoot. No way through. And here's Van Basten. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Van Basten. Rijkaard, here's on... Rijkaard! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 55 minutes is number 13.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Searching passes played there. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rodri.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Puskas can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Nice defending, physical and effective. And it's Azar. Guardiola. Now this could be a chance. Lofted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no.
Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Hakimi. And it's Rice. Rice running with intent. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Drogba has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Azar. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Rice. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And it's Rice. Best. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's found a way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that should get the job done. And they're quick to get it back. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Mbappe, and that could set him on his way. He is through here. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And here's Van Basten.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He's onside. He's got... Oh, great leap! And there's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United are... Chance for a shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the ball's gone astray. Rijkaard tries a shot! And he scores! But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Arsenal prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So we're very much on the way now. Arsenal must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro cuts it out. Mbappe. Neymar finding himself in space. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that is good. Super running. Chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Yamal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, they've got it again. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now, can they get him away? And he is deftly away. Rice. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Caicedo. Now it's Puskas. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Spread to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack. He's gone direct.
Arsenal, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
And here's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. Menu cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Arsenal still without a single shot on target. That has been slung wide. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Rice. And that is not getting there. Mbappe. Now it's Puskas. Davis. Menu. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pacho. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Rice. And the through ball. And he was quick to react. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Rijkaard. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Puskás. Now it's Totti. Zanetti. Rice. And he's intervened well there. Davis gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Puskás. Foot in. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. And Yamal. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half
brings. Just a quick request today for everybody to
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Oh, what has happened here? And he is dashing away. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a little off target. Now it's Puskás. Totti. Shevchenko. And the shot! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Arsenal have their opener. And the shot! And that was very necessary. Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rice.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Puskas. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket, yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Puskas conjures time and space where few can. Threads one in.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot, surely! And it's been hooked away. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Shevchenko. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Just the keeper. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's the keeper's ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Played out wide. Rice, nicely weighted ball. And he can thump it away. And they're back on the ball again.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Zanetti does well to get it back. Puskas. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Spread it left. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Shevchenko, and it's Rijkaard. Time added on,
has been
4
indicated.
minutes. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Pedri. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Puskás. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri short changes him with that pass. Now it's Puskás. Always goal side. Oh, good-looking ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Hello everybody.
Arsenal
and please
have
join me
done
in
it.
wishing
A promotion
happy
sealed
birthday
with
to
a
one of our
win.
members.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what